Today we're taking a look at OffCourt body spray. Now OffCourt did sponsor this video, however, as always, everything that I say in this video is my own thoughts and feelings on my use of the product itself. OffCourt sent me their trio pack to review for you guys, which comes with one of each of their main scents. OffCourt's body sprays come in a 3.4 ounce aluminum container with a plastic lid and a standard spray cap. Now, as you can see, all three scents have their own colored cans. The white can is a fresh citron and driftwood scent. However, it does have notes of a green apple and patchouli in there. The green apple really gives kind of a nice little sweetness to the scent. The green can is a fig leaves with white musk. Myself, I definitely pick out the fig leaves. It's kind of an interesting scent actually, as well as there's a little bit of bergamot mixed in there with it, and of course the musk to round it all out nicely. Now the black can is probably my favorite, being coconut water and sandalwood scent. This one has, of course, a coconut water sweetness to it with, of course, a little bit of sandalwood mixed in there. But what I like about this one is the lemony scent that is also in the can, and that gives it a really nice fresh soap scent. Now, as we move down to the ingredients list on the back of these, they are all the same ingredients. The only difference in them is, of course, the fragrance added. Now, of course, I have a hard time saying most of these ingredients, so as you can see, they are displayed up there for you. Now, the only two things that I would like to point out about the ingredients is the denatured alcohol. If you have a sensitivity to that drying out your skin, you're definitely gonna want to be careful with how much of this you use, because denatured alcohol can definitely dry out the skin a little bit. The second ingredient that I want to talk to you about is also an ingredient that happens to be the second one on the ingredients list, which is this one right here that there's no way I'm going to try to say for you guys. Basically, it is a freezing type ingredient, which really explains a lot to me because these cans always seem like they are cold to me. Now, the directions to use this is fairly self-explanatory. You just take the lid off of here, give it a spray on your armpits, or you can even use it as a body spray and spray it everywhere for an all-day kind of cologne type scent. Now, honestly, I got kind of confused by the packaging that this came in because it all came in a bag and the bag had information on it. And while the bag said that it was for, to use like a body spray or a deodorant, while every can says that it is fuel for post-sweat skin. So I got a hold of the company and I was like, hey, so which is this? Is this like a deodorant or is this like a I already stink, let me take care of it or deal? And they simply said that it's both. You can use this as a deodorant pre-workout, or you can use it after your workout, or both if you want to, as well, of course, as you can just use it as a daily body spray. Now, I didn't mention this earlier, but I do like that it is aluminum free. It's got probiotics in it to help fight those nasty organisms and stuff that make you smell when you are sweating. And of course, it's also odor absorbing to absorb any of those scents that you're already giving off. And just to top it off, it's of course cruelty free, meaning they didn't test these on any animals. Now, from my experience using the OffCourt sprays, first off, I do have to say that I'm not really much into using body sprays at this time in my life. I usually typically just use a deodorant and a dry cologne if I'm going to even go that far. So I have had these for about 3 months now, and I used them whenever I remembered to, which I would have to say is probably a good 20 times or so I've used these. And sometimes it was just a little spray under the armpits, and sometimes it was a full-blown under the armpits and a body spray situation. Now I do have to say that the black and white cans, or the coconut water and sandalwood, as well as the fresh citron and driftwood, were my favorite scents. The reason why I like the fresh citron is because it is a little bit more of a cologne-y type scent, meaning when I used this as a body spray, it just felt like I was putting on some extra cologne, and that was really nice. And I think I mentioned it earlier, maybe I didn't, but the coconut and sandalwood just really smells like a fresh bar of soap, and it just smells really good. And well, as far as the green can goes, well, to be honest with you, the fig leaves and white musk just kind of smells to me like what you would expect a teen boy going to a dance to smell like. It just isn't really up my alley, and it definitely has kind of that teen kind of a scent profile to it that you've seen in some other branded scents for boys. Now, as I mentioned, I found that they are always on the colder side, unless if you're sitting here really warming them up or like dunk them into some warm water or something. It seems like they're gonna be a colder spray, so just be aware of that. You may not want to be bringing this and using it in like Antarctica or something, because, well, it's gonna be really cold there. But I do think that getting off of the court or getting done working out or something, I think that this would be a great thing to spray down with before you're leaving the gym. Just make sure you're not overspraying these, because they are fairly strong scents. Now, on one hand, that is a good thing. On another hand, it may not be. For somebody with a sensitive nose that gets migraines, I had to be very selective about when I was spraying the OffCourt, because I didn't want to trigger a migraine. So if you have any issues that can be caused by scents, these may be a little bit too strong and not quite what you're looking for. Now, I know you're probably like, all right, get to it, does it work or not? Well, I have to say that on days that I caught myself smelling a little bit, I decided to go ahead and use one, and I have to say that, yeah, it definitely helped me get rid of the stench that was coming out from underneath my armpits, and it seemed to keep that at bay, at least for the most part, throughout the day when I applied it right away in the morning or when I got up. It didn't leave that I'm a gross scent mixed with a good scent kind of scent. You guys know what I'm talking about. Some of those don't actually kill the scent, it just kind of mixes with it. These seemed to kill, or at least significantly die down, any scent that I had going on under my pits. Now, do I think that OffCourt is a product that I would buy myself? Well, being as how I'm not one for body sprays, probably not. However, if I was, and I saw the prices of these compared to some of the other body sprays that are out there, I would say that OffCourt is a very well priced. So I do think that it's worth giving it a try if it's the kind of thing that you are interested in or like to use. And of course, if you would like to pick these up right now for yourself, I'm going to go ahead and link them all down below in the pack as well as separately. To see more products like this that I've reviewed in the past, make sure to check out this playlist up here. Down below, that's going to be a video that you very well may like as well. And as always, until next time, you have a good one.